What is going on, Guardians? J-Man here, and today we're talking about the strongest fragment in the game, Echo of Vigilance. Echo of Vigilance is a new void fragment that was released alongside Lightfall, and what it'll do is grant you a temporary overshield just for defeating a target while your shields are depleted. Now on paper, that might not sound too crazy, but what actually makes it so strong is that it's passive and takes no investment to activate. Think about all the other ways there are to get an overshield or replenish your health. You have the Titan Aspect Bastion, which requires the use of your barricade. Similar idea for my Warlocks, which will cost you your healing rift. The solar subclasses have healing grenades, naturally requiring your grenade to be fully charged and thrown. And then there's even exotics like Wormhusk and Karnsteins, which also requires the use of an ability. All of these examples take some type of investment and action to activate, whether it's a class ability, or a grenade, or the need to take up an entire exotic slot. But Echo of Vigilance only costs a tiny fragment selection and takes no thought whatsoever. Just play the game, get into your 1v1 duel, and walk away with an overshield. It is nearly doing the same exact thing as One-Eyed Mask, which is one of the all-time most powerful PvP exotics in the history of the Crucible. Now I'll give you an example of how I build craft into Echo of Vigilance next, but let's just play out an example scenario to fully sell this fragment. You're playing Trials on your flawless match, and you need to win the next round to go to the Lighthouse. Unfortunately, your teammates go down, leaving you in a 1v2 battle. You isolate that first opponent, get into an SMG standoff, and take him down. You were absolute when you got that defeat, and granted an overshield, which you take into the next engagement, solidifying the double kill and flawless run. Hopefully that's enough evidence to officially label Echo of Vigilance as the strongest fragment out there. And what I'd like to do is show you a quick example of how I build craft on top of this concept to take it to the next level. Now an overshield is great, but what we can do is pair this with Devour. With this combo, you can not only gain the 40 bonus OS from Echo of Vigilance, but can also fully replenish your base health for a grand total of 240 HP. Now you can proc Devour on all subclasses by picking up an orb with Echo of Starvation, but naturally this is going to work best on Voidwalker. A reminder that the Feed the Void aspect will activate Devour with a Void ability kill, giving us another avenue to replenish health. And Child of the Old Gods is actually really great for this setup because you can combo it with a Reaper mod. So you pop your Rift, send out the Child, which will weaken the target, finish the enemy off with your primary, and boom, there's your orb. This is also a good opportunity for weapon surges for an extra damage buff, and if you really want to have fun with this, slap on a Wave Splitter. Wave Splitter's exotic perk is Supercharged Battery, where collecting an orb gives you a massive damage buff and suppresses your target. And if you're using this setup in Season of the Defiance, we obviously have Volatile Flow in the artifact. So the rotation goes, pop a Rift, get a weapon defeat, and spawn an orb. Pick up that orb to activate Devour, Void Weapon Surge, Supercharged Battery, and Volatile Flow. As you're mowing down Guardians, if any of those defeats happen while you're low on health, Echo of Vigilance is there to stack an overshield on top of Devour. Feel free to chuck grenades and the Pocket Singularity melee, since defeats with those abilities will also get Devour going. It's best to combine this with Echo of Leeching to regen health on melee final blows, and of course, Echo of Persistence to increase the duration of Overshield and Devour. And as an alternate option, if you want to get straight to the point with activating Devour, you can always slap on Secan Filaments. Guardians, that will conclude our video for today. With virtually no investment, Echo of Vigilance can easily be the most clutch fragment in the game, especially when you combo your build with Devour. But what do you think is the best fragment? Do you agree and also think it's Echo of Vigilance, or is there a different option you believe deserves the crown? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to help me out with a like and sub to the channel. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the Cosmodrome.